Teachers at Omaha Public Schools say they're frustrated about a law banning suspensions for young students.
Yeah, the legislation passed last year. Those who support it say the issue is actually with how the law is being implemented. KETV News Watch 7's Quinicia Fraser investigates.
Every week at Harrison Elementary,
they're like my little ducklings. Like, what do we do? Where do we go?
It's up to Bridget Langen to prepare hours of curriculum and engagement for nearly 24 5- and 6-year-olds.
My kids don't come in just trusting me 100%. We're building that trust. We're fostering those relationships. We're setting expectations.
But Langen says those relationships and expectations were put to the test earlier in the school year when a student refused to do their classwork.
They had gotten out of their chair, to which my paraprofessional was following them to, keep them safe and keep others safe. You could just kind of feel the tensions rising in the student, and the student ended up slapping my paraprofessional across the face.
It's what happened afterward that still bothers the kindergarten teacher.
That student was welcomed back into the classroom hours later with the paraprofessional in there.
And that's only one recent incident that sticks with Langen. In June of 2023, the Nebraska legislature passed a law banning suspensions for students in pre-K through 2nd grade. The law does have an exception. Elementary schools can suspend students if they bring a deadly weapon to school.
Well, I think it's really important to know that we don't advocate for suspensions.
Lisa Utterback is the Chief Officer of Student and Community Services for Omaha Public Schools.
We often will remove a student from the learning environment and work closely with the family to put a safety plan in place. And now that that bill passed, it has taken away the opportunity for us to do that.
State Senator Terrell McKinney proposed the statute banning suspension for pre-K through 2nd grade.
No data shows that suspending that kid is going to eliminate those actions.
McKinney points out that data shows OPS has suspended students of color at disproportionate rates. Between 2021 to 2022, of the more than 5,800 students Nebraska's largest district suspended, 49% were black and 24% Latino, 16% were white.
I just don't see how we could just say, let's go back to how it was, and then how it was a bunch of kids from my community especially being suspended from school.
The North Omaha senator says he hears the concerns from teachers. He doesn't think the problem is the new law, but how it's being implemented. He points to the part of the statute that reads, quote, each school district shall develop a policy to implement this section, which shall include disciplinary measures inside the school as an alternative to suspension.
And the feedback that I've received is that the schools aren't implementing alternatives. They're just sort of just sending kids back to the classroom.
OPS board member Bree Full has gotten the same feedback. Like McKinney, she believes there are more disciplinary options the district can use.
The bill that was passed says nothing about in-school suspensions.
From January 2022 through December 2023, OPS noted several instances of student conduct considered to be physical or violent. For students in kindergarten through 2nd grade, there was one incident of serious bodily injury, 655 incidents of assault with injury, and 107 incidents of fighting considered serious.
Unfortunately, that is the reality in a small percentage of cases here. But we can ignore the small percentage of cases because it is happening.
Utterback says the district still disciplines pre-K through 2nd grade students for physical or violent behavior. As for Langen,
I know that there are good times in my classroom and I cherish them. I have them every single day, even on the difficult days.
For KETV Investigates, I'm Quinicia Fraser.
Now, the school board president sent a letter to the legislature's education committee in support of another bill. It's LB 1146 being proposed by State Senator Dave Merman. It would allow schools to suspend young students if they engage in violent behavior that could cause physical harm to someone else. That bill is still in committee.